Oh dear. Hey guys, it's Layla. Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a hot minute, but I hope you guys are well. I know that we are currently in a pandemic. The world's going crazy. People are going stir crazy. People aren't used to being in their homes. People are having to spend time with people that they would ideally not like to have to. But you know what? We are so blessed because most people don't even have homes to be distancing, social distancing in. Do you know what I mean? Most of us have food in our fridges. We might not have like a million packs of toilet roll, but we've got enough to keep us going. And if all else fails, we can just wash our ass. Like, you can actually just wash your bum. So there's no need for people to go too crazy, but yeah, I feel like I couldn't make a video without touching on it. I personally am doing good. Like, I'm in a good space. I work from home anyway, so having to be at home isn't that much of a big like shock to me or anything like that. I'm social, but I'm not like social. I'm not a girl about town, so I'm not like brunching here, day party there, like drinks here. I don't do any of that stuff. If I do, it's not very often, and it's probably mostly in the summertime because, I mean, who leaves their house in winter? Not I. So I've been good, I'm fine. But, these are hard times, but they're also like really beautiful times because I've seen so many people pull together, to work together, to support each other, to support our neighbors. And it just makes me really happy for humanity because I'm like, we're good. There's like a lot of good in the world. Our healthcare workers are literally putting their lives on the line for us. And it just goes to show that it's not all bad, guys. It's not all bad. And I do pray for each and every single one of us. In times like this, for me personally, I like to turn to my Bible. I like to turn to scriptures, and I feel like there's just always a word. There's always a word for every day, strangely enough. And I started reading this devotional, and it had nothing to do with like pandemic or anything. Like, it had nothing to do with anything, basically. It was just, I saw the title and I thought, yep, sounds good. Started it, and literally like every single day of that devotional has just been like reassuring words, and it's just been really strange. But yeah, anyway, it's been great in that sense, but at the same time, I'm not gonna pretend that everything's rosy. I am a small business owner, so I am worried. I'm worried about my business. I'm worried about whether or not we're gonna make it through. And it's a business that I have poured like every ounce of my being. It's a business that I have self-funded, self-sustained. It's a business that is a passion of mine. It's a business that I hoped would be something that I could nurture and grow with my family, something that I can leave my kids as a legacy. So, in times like this, it's very natural for me to be like, damn, like, but at the same time, I always like to see the positives in everything. This is definitely a time for me to focus on some formulations that I have been working on but didn't necessarily have time for, because I was working for my business, and now I have time to work on my business as orders start to slow down because people are trying to save money. We don't know what's going to happen. So in that sense, it's still encouraging because it just reaffirms the fact that my customers really like what I have to offer. My customers have integrated my products into their lifestyle, and it's something that benefits them, something that they feel that even in a time of crisis they need as part of their day-to-day life. So thank you, each and every single one of you that has bought anything with me. All my customers, I mean, I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I have loads of overheads as a business, just like the running of our e-commerce, our emailing like platform, our accounting platform. These are things that I get charged on a daily basis for. Loads of different things that I have set in place to ensure that my business runs smoothly and beautifully. All of those things I pay for on a monthly basis. So in that sense, I'm like, and I do pray over it on a daily basis. And you know, I believe that God gave me the vision for 4 wild seed, and he's not going to take it away unless it needs to be taken away, and I don't think that's the case. So let's move on to some hair stuff. How's your hair journeys going? I just want to say, before I even jump into like updates, this is the perfect time for you to get really serious about your hair, okay? If you are on your journey to 6 inches with me, if you haven't grabbed your guide, make sure you do so, okay? I'll put the link below. But if you're really serious about your hair, you've got time now. Like, you literally have time now. You don't have to spend £1 million. You guys have seen me, like, in previous years go back to like the most basics of hair care. You know, just really basic products like you can find in your hair care pantry. A lot of the time it's not necessarily about the products, it's just about your technique, it's about your time, it's about your effort, it's about your consistency. So please, you know, now you have the time, and if your kids are at home with you, you know, you now have mother-daughter hair spa day. You can really just nurture that bond with your children while looking after your tresses. No one has an excuse, okay? Like, you don't have an excuse, please. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, okay? Good. All right. I also picked up some Ayurvedic herbs, Ayurvedic hair growth herbs, and it's actually like an oil kit. So one of you wonderful people reached out to me and was like, hey, like, have you seen this? Have you tried it? And I'm gonna try it, so I'm gonna show you guys. All right, so it's by Food Herbs, and it's the herbal hair oil mix for thicker and lustrous hair. So it contains about 18 different herbs and seeds. I can't remember what all of them are. It does list it, but these are like the Indian names for them. But what I do remember, there's like there's hibiscus, there's fenugreek seeds, there's black cumin seeds, there's rose petals, and like a whole bunch of other things. So it looks like this. And I actually bought this on Amazon.com and not .co.uk. And as you can see, it's full of like the herbs. One thing I did notice about this mix is that the ingredients are like layered inside. So if I was to like pour the top layer, I would be missing some of the other goodness in the bottom. So I actually picked up 2 just in case I really liked it. And because I was ordering from Amazon US, shipping was like super cheap anyway. This is super cheap. I don't think I paid more than £20, maybe like £22. I'll put the exact amount in here. But I'm very excited to try this. You guys know I'm all about Ayurveda, and this is a one-stop shop. Do you know what I mean? So you literally, everything you need is in here. It's not one of those videos where I'm making a video and I'm telling you to go out and buy like 10 different like herbs to put in your oil. I picked up this bottle to use. I got this from IKEA, from my trip to IKEA a few weeks ago. And this is what I will be infusing my oils in. Yeah, infusing my oil and my herbs in. So what I'll do is I will infuse it for a week. I'll make a video on it. So I'll like film each time, collate the content, and then show it to you. So I'll infuse it for a week before I start using it. And as the time goes on, I will continue to refill it to ensure that the herbs never dry out. And I'll put it in a video. Let me know if you'd like a review at like 8 weeks and then maybe another review at 6 months. Be sure to comment below. But I mean, I feel like you guys can't go wrong. If you do want to try these out without waiting for me, the reviews on Amazon was really, really good. And like I said, it's like super cheap. Or at least it was when I purchased it like 2 months ago. I just haven't had a chance to come on here and show you, and I didn't want to open it and start without coming on here and showing you. So yeah, definitely check it out. I'll put a link below. I feel like you just can't go wrong. you can do your own and you can still watch my review of it. So I tried some products that I have fallen in love with, and I think that it's a wonderful solution for those that have like dry hair. So when your hair is lacking moisture, or if you have the type of hair that consistently feels like it dries out really quickly. So if you have high porosity hair, so hair where it struggles to keep moisture locked in, I think you would love this. And it's the Camille Rose Lavender line. I used the whole line, or the whole range, the whole lavender range, in my last wash day. So the wash day which I used to blow out my hair. And let me tell you that up till now, I haven't re-moisturized my hair. I haven't done anything to my hair, and it still feels like so soft, like excessively soft, but not moisture overload soft, if that makes sense. It just feels really good, and I feel like this would be beneficial to those that have hair that tends to feel crispy quickly. And you know exactly what, like, if that's your hair, like, you know exactly what I mean. The whole range was fabulous, but these two, this combination of the shaken hair spritzer, and it says conditioning hair refresher and detangler, and their whipped cream leave-in together, it's amazing. So after I washed and deep conditioned, I spritzed it with this. Okay, either way, I'll leave the names below. And then this is the leave-in. I have to tell you, I haven't used products in a long time that I really felt like left my hair really good. That's new, if that makes sense. So obviously, like, I have products that I use that I love that make my hair feel great, but I haven't tried new products in a long time and felt this way about them. And I just wanted to share because I thought you guys might be interested. This is not paid or anything. They're not expecting me to put this up, and I'm not going to tag them and be like, I've put this up or anything like that. But just thought that it's something that you guys could enjoy. If you have kids, I feel like this would be perfect for children's hair. If you have little girls, little boys with hair, or I don't know, I mean, gender neutral kids as well, then you could try this. Anyway, I hope you guys are good, and it just felt nice to come and have a little chat with you, let you know what's going through my mind, where I am. I hope that you guys are all staying so safe. If I ask like any questions in the whole period of this video, be sure to answer them. And yeah, let me know what you guys are doing to pass time. I always like to see the bright side of hardship. And most importantly, I just feel like with my relationship with God as well, I'm alright, you know? Yeah, God's got me, God's got you, God's got us, you know, regardless of what God looks like to you, regardless of your religious background, regardless of whether you believe or not. I think just the spirit of humanity at this present moment is a very beautiful thing to witness, and I'm excited to be a part of it. And I do believe that we will get through this. It's not going to be easy, like nothing is ever easy, but we'll make it through. I just love each and every one of you. I'll catch you guys in my next video, and yes, mwah! Bye.